Good evening, Disney friends, family, everybody that's joining us tonight, today, whenever you're watching this. I am Matt. This is the Disney Planning Insights Podcast. We are going to be bringing Allie on tonight because this is a family edition because it's Thursday and we're on YouTube and we're going to have some fun with Allison and hopefully you can hear her on her new pretty little pink microphone. If not, just let us know. That way we can make some adjustments. But with what we've got going on, we are definitely going to be talking about goals for the channel this year and goals for the DPI Family channel to be specific. So let's talk some of our social media accounts first, and that's where you're going to follow us. So like I said, social media accounts over on Facebook at DPI Podcast, on Twitter at Disney Insights. That's where most of the conversation happens. If you want to ask us a question, throw something our way, definitely do it on one of those channels. If you're watching tonight, you're on the YouTube channel, and we do have an Instagram page as well as our podcast page and our photography page and our website and everything else that we have. Quit laughing over there. We are multi-diverse when it comes to web. So without further ado, let me bring on Allison and let's start talking about some goals for the channel. So Allison, how you doing tonight?
Good.
You gotta talk.
Good.
Thank you. So talking about goals for the channel tonight, the channel had a good year last year as far as the DPI family stuff, just purely the family stuff. We had about 300 views over about 13 episodes, I think it was. So a good start, but what we want to do is we want to try and grow the channel. So what I asked you to do when you got home from school today was to write down 3 goals for the channel. Now what's going to happen is as we go through the year, you're going to be taking over more and more responsibility with the channel. You're going to be turning 10 in 3 days, so happy birthday. And you're going to be taking some more responsibility with the channel, creating content, doing some more of your own recordings, which we've already started doing. You started recording your own stuff. So what is your first goal for the channel?
So get at least 35 views on each family video.
Okay, so 35 views per video. So on our other videos, we averaged right around 24-ish views. So we're looking at trying to get 10 more views per video. And with that being said, how do we do that with our current setup? How do you generate views on YouTube?
So I think we just need to go tell everyone about the stuff and on Facebook and Twitter and just say oh, tonight we're going to do this and tomorrow we're going to do that, and just tell everyone so that they can watch it.
So setting better expectations for the channel, letting people know when we're going live, letting people know when we have content releasing, that kind of thing. Yeah, and that's a good start, at self-advertising, self-promotion. The other thing that we need is we need our friends and family to help out. Anytime that you see one of our videos, share it, like it, give us that click love that YouTube and Facebook like to see. Because if we're getting clicks through, if we're getting more people watching the video, and even if you're watching part of the video or something like that, that helps us get higher in the YouTube algorithm. And what that does is it gets us in front of more eyeballs, more chances for more people to click on us. So, if you do get a chance to share one of our videos, definitely do it, and we very much appreciate it. For our 29 subscribers right now, thank you very much for subscribing. If you are watching today's video, again, thank you, and if you can reach out and share this video, be greatly appreciated. That was one of the things that I had on mine as well, is just how do we increase our overall traffic on the YouTube channel. I think, on the Facebook channel, our videos there are averaging 75 to 100 views per episode. So over here, we're really lagging, even though this is a much bigger platform as far as video goes. So a lot more users, a lot more people ingesting videos. So how do we get it in front of more eyeballs? And I think a lot of self-promotion is where we need to start, is really making sure that we're hitting all of our groups, all of our pages, everything like that, so people know where to find us, where they can watch, that kind of thing. So what is your second goal?
To get 50 subscribers.
Okay, and I like that goal. It doesn't quite double what we did last year, but I think it's a good, solid goal to get to. I actually had a subscribers goal as well, and mine was to get to 100 subscribers. So how do we get subscribers?
Make more videos and just be funny.
Okay, so be funny. So we have to create content that people enjoy, correct? So whether it's these family videos, which we have you, which we're going to bring on Brayden, we're going to do more with Bryce and Addison, with our friend Peter over at Princesses and the Mouse, the Disney Travel. We're going to be doing a lot of things with all four of the kids, whether it's, you know, Allie and Bryce talking back and forth, or whether it's Brayden and Allison, or Brayden and Addison, giving their input on rides. We are going to have a lot coming out with more of the kids and more kid-friendly content. And one of the things that I've really been kicking around is, do we separate the family live episodes out into its own channel? Or do we keep everything together and make it kid-friendly to where kids can see it? I think it's a really weird proposition on how do you diversify the channel enough to where you're getting that subscriber group, that you're getting that jump in views. Because with more subscribers is going to come more eyeballs, more chances for people to share, more chances for people to view, that kind of thing. So how do we diversify, and how do we make content that people enjoy? And a few of the things that I had put to help with that is investments in technology. You know, what have we done here to make things look better?
We changed the whole upstairs.
We changed the whole upstairs. So we redid the office. We redid the office. We made it more studio friendly to where we can do more recording, where we can do more taping, where we can do more stuff. If you saw today's going live announcement, we did a photo shoot with Allison in front of our wall, which was a lot of fun, and we got a lot of cool pictures out of that as well. So, you know, investments in technology, not only that, but with new lighting. Allie's got a new microphone, a lot of different things. Just trying to get better with the technology that we have. So other things that we're trying to do is we're going to be building a desktop this year and really trying to enhance the streaming aspect of the show by having a better streaming PC. So that is my goal for the year, is really trying to bring that into play. And again, that goes with the investment in technology and that kind of thing. So what other things can we do to make the podcast better?
We keep doing the things we're doing? I don't know.
Well, I mean, if we keep doing the things that we're doing, aren't we going to stay relatively the same?
Yes. I feel like we can do more things and more different things, like how we do the family, and then how, like, he does it by himself. We do, like, a family, or, like, a whole family talking about Disney stuff, or...
Yeah, have a discussion panel maybe, or something like that.
Yeah.
So that was goal number 2, and you know, like I said, whether it's getting to 50 subscribers or getting to 100 subscribers, I think it's the same thing. I think you really have to dedicate some time into learning how to be better. You know, it took me a while to be comfortable looking at a camera and talking to a camera and knowing that on the other side of that camera there may not be anybody. So it takes some time to get used to talking and used to developing content and that kind of stuff so that it makes sense for people. So what is your third goal?
Mine is to get to 130 videos by the end of this year.
Okay, 130 videos. So right now we're at 76, I think. I think that's the number we're at right now. So 130 is 60-ish more videos, 64 more video, or no, 54 more videos. Gets us to 130, which is about what I had on mine. I had 50 new videos. So as you've figured out this year, we've gone to every other week with the live episodes, which is cool. I mean, it gives us some time to develop some content and actually have, you know, conversation points and stuff that we can actually talk about for 15 to 20 minutes instead of coming on, talking for 10 minutes, babbling for 5 minutes, and wondering why people aren't sticking around. The other thing that we're doing is we are adding some content that's going to be more on the DPI family side. It's not necessarily always going to be Peter and myself talking, and we're going to call that content points of view. So I think everybody's familiar with like a ride point of view, where you're basically riding the ride. Somebody has a camera, they're on the ride, you're riding the ride with that person with the camera. What we're going to do is we're going to expand upon that, and we're going to do some history of the ride. We're going to do some commentary on the ride, and then we're going to have the kids talk about the ride as well. So not only are Peter and myself going to do a huge segment on the background of the ride and kind of changes it's gone through and that kind of stuff, the kids are going to talk about what they enjoy on the ride and what makes the ride fun for them and that kind of thing. So when it comes to some of the older rides, some of the rides geared towards older children and adults, Allie and Bryce are going to provide commentary on that. And the younger rides that are good for younger kids, we're going to try and get Braden and Addison to do commentary on those. So the first two that we're going to do are Splash Mountain and Alien Swirling Saucers. So it should be a lot of fun to see kind of what we get out of those, and we're going to try and hopefully get those cut and paste and up sometime before March is what our goal is on that. So Allie, what are your thoughts on doing more videos?
I like doing videos, so I feel like if we just do more videos, more fun videos, and keep up the pace that we were doing and don't just let the channel completely die, then I think we could probably get to 130 videos.
Yeah, I think getting to 130 videos isn't the hard part, because we're going to have ride videos. Peter and I have our trip that we're going to be doing a ton of stuff on that's going to go up on the channel. But I think when we're talking about the DPI Family channel, I think we start with the DPI Family channel has 15 videos right now. We've done 15 episodes. And I think what we try and do is we try and do 50 DPI Family episodes this year. So we've got 2. This is episode number 3 for this year. I think we try and do 47 more. Whether on top of the 25 lives that we're doing right now, I think we need to do 25 points of view, 25 commentaries with you and Bryce. You had talked about doing like a pros and cons. Talk a little bit about what your thoughts are on that.
So for the pros and cons, I feel like we should like give like one reason why this in particular thing in Disney is good, and a few reasons why it sometimes won't be the best.
So kind of like and how would you fill time with that? Do you know what I'm saying by filling time? Like, how do you, when you're talking about a YouTube episode, you're looking at, you want 10 to 15 minutes or so in an episode. How do you make that topic lasts that long? You know, what kind of
We do
things?
more than just one topic.
You do more than one topic. Okay, that's a good idea.
We give more reasons for pros and cons.
Okay, so give me an example on what you would do.
For rides, I would say like the pros are that, I mean, it's probably going to be a really fun ride that your whole family will enjoy. The cons would probably be if it's raining, the ride might shut down. Also, the line is sometimes very, very long.
So you just talked about Seven Doors Mine Train in 35 seconds. Yeah, so I think when it comes to developing content like that, thinking things out and really having a good idea on thought process and that kind of thing, going into it's a good idea. Making sure that you can fill the amount of time that you need to. You know, I think a pros and cons is good. You could fill, especially if you're doing it on rides, you could fill some time in with ride video. Hey, let's watch the ride. The ride's 2 minutes long. You know, you can't do that with some of the longer rides like Small World or Splash Mountain or something like that. But I think with some of the shorter rides, Slinky Dog, Big Thunder Mountain, Seven Dwarfs, your roller coaster type rides that are, 2 to 5 minutes, I think you could do that. And then you would have a good base for your talking. You could come in, do an intro. You could watch the ride, and then you can kind of do your pros and cons in the middle of the ride or at the end. How do you hook that viewer into watching more? So I think you've got an idea there, and I think it kind of goes along the same lines as maybe the points of view episode, where we're going to be talking about the ride and good, bad, ugly about the ride. But I think when it comes to actually doing like a pros and cons, you've got to fill a lot of time with that. So I think it's something that you develop and you start thinking about in your head and maybe write it down. That's what Peter and I did last year, is we wrote a lot of things down. I've got notebooks full of how are we going to structure episodes? How are we going to structure shows? How are we going to structure our videos? What kind of stuff do we need for our video? All this kind of stuff. And it's the amount of effort we put into it early was pretty high. And I think that's when we're talking about doing this show, that's what we need to do right now, is the amount of effort needs to be real high so we know what we need to tape. So, what's your enjoyment level with doing this right now? Do you have fun doing it?
Yes, I do have fun.
Good. I think that's something that we want to continue to do. Do you want to show everybody your little microphone?
Yes. Little microphone.
Little microphone.
Here in comparison, it's about as tall as my hand.
So it is the Razer Siren Mini, and it comes in pink and black, and it's a good little microphone. Here soon, we're going to get Allie a little mic stand so she can get a little bit closer to her face. So it's...
Where's the black?
No, it comes in black as well.
Oh,
so
I'm glad you got me the pink.
I didn't get you anything.
Oh, yeah.
Who got that for you?
Peppa and Gigi.
Peppa and Gigi. So, how old are you turning in 3 days?
99.
99. You look great for your age. What's your secret?
I'm only 10.
Oh, that was great that you did it this way, so you blocked the microphone.
I didn't think about that.
All right, do you got anything else tonight? Did you want to talk about as far as planning for the year? As far as content, anything like that?
No.
No? Okay. Well, everybody, thank you for watching tonight. If you do have any comments, questions, if you have any ideas, if you have anything that you want to see the kids do in regards to Disney, definitely let us know, and we will look at the ideas and see what makes sense. There are some things that we just won't let the kids do because we are parents. But beyond that, we'll figure it out, and we'll have some fun with it with the kids this year. I want to thank everybody for watching tonight. Allie, you want to say goodbye to everybody?
Bye-bye.
Yeah. All right, so I'm back, and thank you everybody for watching tonight. This was a different episode. One thing that I wanted Allie to experience, really like a brainstorming session and kind of figuring out how to grow something that, you know, we've been working on for a while, but you continue to put in the time and the effort to list your goals and figure out how to get there, you know, and plan for those things. So, again, to all my Disney friends, stay safe out there. Stay warm. Get your COVID vaccine if that's what you want to do. And we will see you at the parks real soon. Bye now.